What up, people? Marv Wrestling here. Welcome to my WWE Monday Night Raw results review. And you're probably wondering why I'm wearing a hoodie. Well, my hair is a bastard mess right now, so I'm trying to keep that intact. So, Monday Night Raw happened last night. Today's election day. I hope you went out and voted because your vote matters for the United States of the America. Anyways, Monday Night Raw happened last night, and it was it was a tiring show. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. It's just tiring. It felt like more than 3 hours. But anyways, I'm got a busy day ahead of me, so I gotta run through this. So let's get started. So Stephanie McMahon opened up the show. Authority promo. What a way to end up. What a way to open up the show. So she introduced four members. It was Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Roman Reigns, and Braun Strowman, the four of the five competitors for the Survivor Series, for Team Raw for Survivor Series. Stephanie McMahon announced that the fifth man will be Seth Rollins. So it's going to be Seth Rollins in that team. So it's going to be Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman versus AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, Baron Corbin, and Randy Orton at Survivor Series. So that's one of the 20 tag team matches. So basically, this show opened up with everyone just bickering at each other. Not everyone was on the same page. So Stephanie said the team needs to unite in order to conquer SmackDown Live. So how did she? So what was her method? Have everyone fight each other. That's how you unite a team. That is how you unite a team. That's unity. Everyone fights each other. Not very smart, was it? So Stephanie announced there's going to be a fatal five-way between the five. I'll get to that later. We had Cruiserweight action. Rich Swann teamed up with Sin Cara to face Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar. WCPW's own Noam Dar, the Scottish native. He's from Scotland and Israel. So my opinion on Noam Dar's debut, I think it was a good place. Maybe a bit long overdue, but actually no, it's not long overdue. It's a good place. Scotland, like, everyone cheering for him, so that way people from home say, wow, this guy's really popular. Everyone likes him. I should like him too. So everyone just hops on the Noam Dar bandwagon, rightfully so. He's a great superstar. I watch his great matches. Noam Dar made his debut on Monday Night Raw, but ended up losing the match. He didn't take the pin. It was Rich Swann pinning Brian Kendrick, and I guess now we're getting a feud between Noam Dar. Noam Dar has fireworks in his entrance, which is a nice touch. Noam Dar will probably have a feud with Brian Kendrick. I didn't see T.J. Perkins in this episode of Raw. I mean, I guess because of his neck, because he landed awkwardly last week on Raw. Just like a hurricane over the top rope, he landed on his neck. How is his neck not broken? I don't know. He's one tough son of a bitch. I would have broken my whole body. Not just my neck, if I ever did that move. But yeah, Rich Swann and Sin Cara won the match. Alright, this next segment was probably my least segment of the show, probably because it lasted like 4 days. All five tag teams of Raw stood in the middle of the ring. Once again, nobody was on the same page. Once again, the best way to get everyone on the same page, have everyone fight each other. So first of all, it started with Enzo and Cass, then Gallows and Anderson, the Golden Truth, the New Day, and what's the fifth team? I forgot what the fifth team was. I'll probably remember what the fifth team. What was the fifth team? It was the Golden Truth. It was Enzo and Cass, New Day, Gallows and Anderson, and Cesaro and Sheamus. There we go. I don't know how I forgot them, but once again, not everyone was on the same page. So the New Day faced. I'm not even going to go into this segment because it lasted for way too long. It was a New Day versus. Was it the New Day versus Gallows and Anderson? It was a New Day versus Gallows and Anderson. Gallows and Anderson beat the Raw Tag Team Champions. Can't really say much about that. That's all that happened, really. So then backstage, we find out that the Golden Truth are not in the tag team for Survivor Series. Why? Because R-Truth ended up giving away their spot for a timeshare, meaning they got replaced by the Shining Stars. Then they're going to Truth had a match with the Shining Stars. Shining Stars won. Whoop-de-doo. Also, I guess it's worth mentioning that they were fighting over the spot for Survivor Series, which really is pointless. Now we had the women being introduced. It was Charlotte, Nia Jax, Alicia Fox, Bailey, and the fifth one, Charlotte announced it as Dana Brooke. Michael Cole said it was Sasha Banks. Oh, my heart stopped for a moment because I actually thought, are they seriously going with Dana Brooke? No, they went with Sasha Banks. So at least we're going to see Sasha Banks at Survivor Series. I'm kind of glad for that. Charlotte is the team captain for Raw, which makes sense. She is a Raw Women's Champion, unlike SmackDown Live, where Nikki Bella is the captain for the women's division instead of Becky Lynch. Like, I would have taken Alexa Bliss over Nikki Bella because at least Alexa Bliss is the number one contender. Like, say she wins the championship, she should lead. The champion should lead their team. Why is it Nikki Bella? Oh, makes sense. It's to plug in the crappy show known as Total Bellas. At least Raw makes sense. Raw has the women's champion leading the team. It makes sense. Why can't they make sense? Why plug in a stupid reality show? It's so crappy. But anyways, as I mentioned, nobody was on the same page. So what did they do? They had everyone fight each other. It's the same thing over and over again. This episode of Raw. That's why I said it was tiring. We got the same thing over and over again for every segment, just different people. It was Alicia Fox, Bailey, and Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, Dana Brooke, and Nia Jax. Team of Alicia Fox, Bailey, and Sasha Banks won after Bailey gave a Bailey to belly. Which, as much as I love Bailey, I'm a hugger. I love Bailey so much, but the finisher is not really that great, to be honest. It's a belly to belly suplex. Big E does in like every match. He doesn't even pin them, so. Oh boy. I still love you, Bailey. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why I just winked. I'm hoping you didn't notice, but if you did, well then, screw it. Earlier tonight, Stephanie McMahon called in Sami Zayn, and I'm like, yes, Sami Zayn. Yes, I'm hoping Sami Zayn will challenge Dolph Ziggler, and he is. But then Stephanie, being the rude bitch that she is, she has to put Sami Zayn through hell. Well, not through hell. Well, of course, she has to look dominant over the men because that's how she is. She's a selfish bitch. Anyways, gosh, I'm never gonna work for that company, am I? What is it? Oh yeah, she put Sami Zayn in a match against Rusev. The winner of that match will go on to face Dolph Ziggler, Survivor Series for the Intercontinental Championship. I was kind of hoping it would be a bit of a surprise at Survivor Series, but I'll take it. At least I know for sure it's gonna be Sami Zayn. So I'm excited for that. And finally, the main event, the Fatal 5-Way. What am I saying? It was Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho versus Braun Strowman. And the winner of the match, it was a great match in my opinion. The winner of the match, it was Kevin Owens. In my opinion, it was the best way to end that match. Kevin Owens accidentally covering his best friend Chris Jericho, causing a little bit of tension, but still, I think it was just a great way to end Raw. In my opinion, it was a great way to end Raw. That's why I didn't give it a terrible rating. So, yeah. I'm hoping to see SmackDown Live tonight without seeing any spoilers. So far, I'm doing good. I hope you are too. Because, people on the internet like to spoil things. But anyways, what do you guys think of Monday Night Raw? Tell me in the comments below. You can follow me on Twitter at @the_RealMarv. Any support such as liking, sharing, subscribing is greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.